Monotonous day when it comes to the terrain, but at least the teams with sprinters won't be complaining. And, of course, those opportunists with a bit of daring won't make their life easy. Several riders are attempting to break away.
Counter-attack by Albazini.
A small group of riders are trying to get clear of the bunch. Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed. The peloton seems to want to wind the breakaway back in. Now they're riding, and the gap is melting away. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed. The peloton has slowed right down. The teammates of those in the breakaway are not going to make an effort. It's up to the other teams to get their fingers out. A rider just launched an attack. A symbolic kilometer as we go through the halfway stage of the race. Look, the pack has taken its foot off the gas. The team leaders can't be too worried about the breakaway. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group. They're moving along at a fair lick. You've just got to hang on. So this is the last third of the race. Anyone who is gunning for victory has got to make a move fairly soon. There's a rider trying to break away from the bunch. The pack's deficit is being cut back. The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway. That's the end of the breakaway. The pack gave them no chance. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group. There's nobody out in front, so with less than 20 kilometers to go, it's beginning to look as though it's going to end in a mass sprint. The finish line is getting close. The riders have just passed the 15 kilometers road sign. Well, we can see that the pack is increasing the pace. It's going to be difficult to break away now. There are just 10 kilometers left. The sprinters are positioning themselves up front. It'll probably be a mass sprint finish. There are just 5 kilometers left. There we go. The sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up.
Victory for Michael Albazzini!
The race is run, but the poor souls bringing up the rear continue to cross the line. It's a bit of a knock for the morale. And here are the race highlights that we've selected for you. Greetings to all. A mountain terrain that commands respect, and only a strong man will have what it takes. It's certainly not a task for weak or ill-prepared riders. An attack is launched! Counterattack by Brown. There's an attack in the group at the front! They're moving along at a fair lick. You've just got to hang on. The breakaway has now got over a minute on the pack. The rider has fallen, and he's not getting back up. It looks like he'll have to abandon the race. The gap is widening. It's now over 2 minutes. There's a mass crash in the pack, but it doesn't look too serious. Falling behind! A team leader is falling behind! He's just pulled off his race number. That's it for him. Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed. Somebody's come a cropper in the pack. Thank goodness everyone else escaped unhurt. The pack is beginning to cut the lead. The pace is really hot, so for the moment, we shouldn't see too many attacks. The pack's deficit is being cut back. Well, we can see that the pack is increasing the pace. It's going to be difficult to break away now. He's going to take them on by himself. We're into the second half of the race. The riders are going to be more and more on their guard. The peloton has definitely accelerated, meaning that an attack is highly unlikely. The peloton has slowed down a bit. That's really a punchy attack! They really are moving! The pack can't get strung out too far, or it's going to start breaking up. It's survival of the fittest, and evolution doesn't seem to favor those in the rear. There's a growing list of riders left behind. The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway. The pack is back on level terms with the breakaway group. The riders have taken their foot off the accelerator. Either they're getting a bit hot, or they're saving themselves for the final dash. We're into the last third of the race. We'll soon know the final outcome. The riders have upped the pace. Uh-oh, the pack is quick in the pace. The pace has slowed somewhat. It's perhaps due to fatigue, but I'd bet on some sort of tactical choice. The finish line is getting close. The riders have just passed the 15 kilometers road sign. There's a sustained rhythm at the moment. Some riders definitely won't be able to keep up. The finish line is getting close. The riders just passed the 10 kilometers road sign. We're into the last 5 kilometers. Things are hotting up at the front. The little promenade is over. The group has been overhauled. And the final sprint is off. Who's going to be the first to the line today? Watch out, a team leader is falling behind. Superb sprint victory! He was the strongest at the last. We're waiting for the back markers, who appear to be fairly numerous in this difficult race. Now for the race highlights.